Hello, everybody. Make sure I'm doing this right. So I was trying to do a video, you guys, on my phone, and for some reason my phone is not working good. So so funny. I tried it twice, and it did not work. So let's see. Is it going? It's recording. And I wanted to come on here to do a video. And this video, I like to do a video and I like to put it on my YouTube channel. And I haven't been doing that lately. And so I've been distracted, with um the going through the COVID. And I tried to do the video even though we were going through that. And then dealing with family, and then some family members got sick, and then the death of my brother. He passed away September of 2020, not from COVID. He got hit by a car, and so it's just like so many things. And my energy wasn't there, my focus wasn't there. And I just had to like stop and reevaluate why um what's going on in my life. It is so funny because I know that I'm not the only one that does this, that sometimes we just really don't face the truth about ourselves, right? I mean, that's so true. We kind of like bury and hide behind different things. We get distracted and we just hide behind different things, and we really don't face what's really right in front of us. Why am I doing the things that I do? Why do I do what I do? Why do I do it this way? Why do I put up with this? Why do I just settle for certain things in my life? Right. And I had to like really come to terms on where I am now. Where am I? I'm just trying to adjust here, you guys, trying to get adjusted here. So that's why I'm moving around a little bit. So you know, I had to like, how you take inventory, like maybe on your job, or you know, of different things. We have to do that with our lives. We have to take inventory with our lives. Where are we? Where do we want to be? What do we do to get to a place to get to where we want to be? What price are we going to have to pay? And when we don't do that, when we just live our lives haphazardly, and speaking about myself, I'm not talking about you. I just say we because I don't want to be in this by myself. We tend to just gloss over everything, and we find ourselves in the same spot year after year after year after year. And before we know it, we look up and we're senior citizens. I'm like, oh my God, how did I get here? You know, and how did I age? But there's no progression in my life. There's nothing to show for the time that I lived on this earth, right? Talking about myself. So let me tell you a little bit of story. But first of all, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to subscribe to my channel. I need you to give me thumbs up. I need you to share this channel and hit the notification button so when I do another video, you're notified. And I realize that most of my videos are going to be just discussion videos. Okay, so I hope you don't mind that. And leave comments below, if it resonates with you, if you feel what I'm saying, if you're not feeling what I'm saying, if it's not hitting home, that's okay. So I'm gonna try to keep my videos short. And I realized a few characteristics. So telling you about myself, live in California, 61 years old now. I've been on this journey to try to change my life for the better, work a full-time job, trying to go started different businesses, started, stop. And I realized just a few days ago I had a talk with myself. I did this self-evaluation, why am I stuck? Why am I settling for less? And it's so funny, and what brought me to that realization to to do this self-evaluation is I was looking at my pay stub and I just like really, you know, just was just living humdrum, just going about life day in and day out, just uh settling, just whatever the world gives me, I'll take it, and hopefully if I read a few self-help books, self-development books, chant a few affirmations, my life will change. But it's so funny. I was like, as going through that, I laugh now. It's not really funny, but I kind of laugh now because I think about that and I realize that, girl, there's some characteristics, there's some action you got to put in this. There's some habits about yourself that you're going to have to change. So just reading, chanting affirmations, meditating, and Yoho Ringo K Mingo or whatever. you know, um, you have to do the work. You got to get your hands dirty, Gigi. And sometimes change is not always pretty. Sometimes change is not all don't always feel good, and so we get into this state where we're living our lives on autopilot, where we're so used to doing the same thing, the same way, day after day in and day out, that we could do it in our sleep practically. You wake up at the same time, you eat breakfast, you go to work, you come home, you watch a few television shows just to go to sleep. And on the weekend, your life is just running errands so you could catch up what you didn't do during the week and to start and you do this day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and before you know it, you turned into this grouchy old woman that have nothing. You may have taken a few trips here and there, but you have absolutely nothing. You did not create anything for yourself to get yourself off this treadmill of life, that you become accustomed to living a life of mediocrity, talking about myself, but if you can relate, hey, come on now, let's have a conversation. So that's where I find myself, and I realized that I did YouTube videos. I was looking at YouTube videos also that I've done in the past, and you could see um where I've gone. I still work a full-time job, 61, barely making minimum wage, I'm making just a little over minimum wage, you know, at 61. And I'm like, okay, why am I here? How did I get here? I can't blame the people who hired me. I can't blame, anybody for me. And I'm not going to say it's a dead end job because I'm sure people be knocking down the door to get this job, right? To have this job. But I'm grateful to have a job. But I'm saying that you want to have more for I should want to have more for myself. What is it that I did not see my own value, where I did not see my own worth? where I didn't feel good enough about myself that when I would start these different jobs, I would start and getting not jobs, but businesses because I start businesses on the side while working a job. So what is it about myself that when I would do these businesses and, um, they say that if someone else has been successful at this one thing, you can do it too. You could be successful at it. But what's the difference between that person and yourself? Is that they have the characteristics to move forward when they hit an obstacle, when things were hard, when they did not see the results that they were looking for, right? Even if they had like a pity party or woe is me, they may have had it for a minute, but they pushed through that sucker. They pushed through that wall. They pushed through that obstacle and crawled over the wall, walked around the wall, dug under the wall, right? They had a tough, interior, exterior, whatever, a mindset that says, I'm not quitting. I'm gonna make this work. And I had a cramp in my back. Sorry, y'all. Cramp. And so, and it's like with me, the moment, and this is a realization, you know, I'm not putting myself down. You got to be real, you know, and if you're going to move through something, you can't fake the funk because I've been faking the funk for so long that I thought the funk was real. And I have not had a breakthrough. So here I am, 61 years old, making a little over minimum wage. And I started this job, at one point I had a job where my income was higher. 2008, I had a decrease in income because I had lost that job and I found another job so I could continue to pay my bills. And so I got this job from 2008, and I'm still currently there in 2021. Right now, here I am, 61 years old, and from 2008. Now, this is real. I'm just being real, y'all. So, from 2008 to 2021, I had like a $5 raise, not at one time, but a dollar here, $2 there, and it has not increased since what 2000, I think 13, right? 13. So it stopped there. So from 2013, I've gotten 2008 and 13, I've gotten a total of $5 raise. So from 2013 to 2021, there has not been a raise, right? So I've been living off that same income, for all these years. And so during the time of 2008 to 2021, I've gone from in search of and trying my hand at different online businesses. May it be affiliate business, may it be e-commerce, may it be network marketing. I'm selling cups, selling hair, selling eyelashes. You name it, I tried to sell it. And I've never been good at selling. And I had not had any great success, right? Only because I lacked consistency. And when things got hard, I would look for an excuse to find a way out, right? I would blame family. Like now at my age, I'm living and my son's, I lost my home. I lost my home. And I had to move in with my son and my daughter-in-law's home here in Northern California. And they ended up buying a home, a larger home. So they're growing and progressing. Well, mama is stuck. So I see my kids growing and progressing, and you're proud of your kids. You want them to do well, and so they bought a huge home in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm in their small little 2-bedroom apartment. Praise God, I got a roof over my head. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, you still want growth. You still want to evolve. You still want to see progress, even in yourself, right? So I'm like stuck on a job that's paying me a little bit above minimum wage. I'm living in my son and my daughter-in-law's home, and they have a key, so they come like once a month, and they come in and out as they please. So I don't have my own privacy. At one point I was complaining and saying, "Oh, they're not respecting my privacy, and that they're not respecting my space." And I'm like, "What? Girl, you better get up off your bleep, bleep, bleep and make your own space, get your own space because this is really their home, right? This is their place, right?" So if you don't like it, change it. I remember when I worked this one job and I was complaining about something, and this old guy or elderly guy said to me, he goes, "Gigi, start your own business. If you don't like it, start your own business." I'm like, he got a point there. so so here I am. I had to like stop and do a self-evaluation. Gigi, why are you here? You're always talking about, oh, they don't see my value. They don't see my worth. And I just had a light bulb moment. They're not supposed to. You're supposed to see your value. Talking about myself. Now, if you can relate, come on now. You're supposed to see your own value. So when you see your own value, Gigi, when you see your own worth, Gigi, then you do the necessary steps to put yourself in a certain situation that shows that you love yourself. Like buying your own home. My credit is shot, y'all. Like cleaning up your credit. You 61 with messed up credit, right? And then you're gonna make excuses. Oh, you don't really need credit. You 61 and you've never owned your own home. Okay, Gigi, you 61 and you making a little above minimum wage. You 61 and you living in your sons and daughters' place. Okay, you're 61 and you're not consistent with the when you start these little businesses on the side. You're not consistent with having a breakthrough, with moving, like keep going when things get hard. Um, so I had to like do this self-evaluation. If you could relate, put a comment below, and it's not like to beat up ourselves, but it's to be aware so that we can make a difference. We meaning I. And if you can relate, like I said, leave a comment and let me know. So I had to like just a few days ago have evaluation. So I made a pivot. I started another business, and it's a hospitality business, STR, which is short-term rentals, like you heard of Airbnb is in that niche, right? So I'm like, okay, Gigi, I'm spending thousands and thousands of dollars on these trainings, these courses, you see these courses, right? Oh, I tried X, Y, and Z. I worked this terrible job that I hated. And if you want to get rid of that job, that rat race, and work wherever you want, buy my course. Child, I've been buying so many courses, it ain't even funny. I've been paying these people mortgages, their car notes, okay? And so I'm like, okay, Gigi, ain't nothing wrong with the courses. Don't blame it and say these courses are bad because these are good courses. It's you that need to do something different. You need to like when you hit a brick wall, talking to myself, because change is not easy, but change feels uncomfortable, right? So I had to say to myself, Gigi, you're going to have to maybe step back when it gets hard and ask for help. Step back when you mess up because it's new to you, and just ask for help and just continue to move forward and take baby steps. And I had this thing where I tried to like do it all, do it quick, do it fast, and I wasn't seeing any the kind of results I wanted to. It wasn't there, and when I see results, it wasn't consistent. So I would make excuses. When family distracted me, I would let them. When something happened, I would like easily be distracted, right? And it wasn't the external things, it was me letting the external things put me off guard, and that was my excuse, so that I did not have to face the hard thing and doing the hard work. Can y'all relate? Can you leave a comment below if you can relate to what I'm talking about? If I'm hitting home here. And what I want to say is that, yes, I am 61, but I feel like I'm 35. It's not too late. It's not too late at 40, 50, 60, 70, right? Just stick with it. Take a deep breath, and I'm talking to myself, and continue to move forward. So, I bought this course in the short-term rental industry, hospitality industry, where you rent out your property, and it's really good money in it. But like anything else, learning anything else new, there's going to be a challenge because it's new. It's new. So I'm telling myself I can't quit. I can't give up. And I promise myself I will not buy another course um in any other industry, no any other make money at home business or side hustle until I have momentum in this, because that's my habit. It's like what they call in the work at home industry, the shiny object syndrome, right? Oh, you're working over here, it gets hard, and you see something else that looks better than what you're doing now. No, gotta have like tunnel vision, focus on what I'm doing, and just continue to move forward. So I just want to say, I'm going to take you guys on this journey with me and let you know, keep you abreast of my progress. Come in here and let you know how I'm doing, the good, the bad, and the ugly, um, and just post it on YouTube. And if you could relate, if you're interested in wanting to start your business, and I could share like some things that I've gone through and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and maybe some tools and resources that I'm using to maybe automate my business, maybe that you could translate it to whatever you're use that for whatever you're doing, and I could share that with you. So I just want to say, I want you to be encouraged. And sometimes we got to encourage ourselves, but not only just encouraging ourselves by reading affirmation and self-help books and self-development books, but also the most important thing is implementation and consistency and focus. Don't look to the right or the left and see what other people are doing, but focus on what we are doing, what you're doing, and be consistent. So I just wanted to share, my screen and show you, um, let's see, a little bit of what I'm doing. If I can share this, hopefully it's still recording. I didn't want this video to be too long. Um, let's see, share. Let's see if I can share it. If, let's see. Yes, here it is. Hopefully, share. Is it there? Is it coming up? So this course is called Your Income Space, and it is in the location rental business. And so right now I am, let's see, where am I in here? I'm scaling your business. So I'm in course unit 4, lesson 3, scaling your business. So there are different, how many modules? I think there were like, let's see, I think there were like 10 modules, right? And it goes through, it goes through renting out your space, utilizing your space, listing your space, business management. Oh, this is so good. They show you business management, staying organized, how to set up your tax and consideration, your W-9s, getting your LLC, all this stuff, scaling your business and local. They show you local documents. And so it's really, really interesting. They take you step by step. So I'm almost done with this, with the course. So going through the course, and what I'm going to do is then they have what they call a 30-day challenge. You have 30, they want you to, in 30 days, get your first booking. into, whatever space that you want to use. Some people use their home. You can use your home. You could use, if you have a mobile home, you can use, your restaurant. If you have a restaurant, if you have a commercial building, you can use that. So it's like Airbnb, but people are not sleeping there. And the niche that I'm doing. So the niche that I'm doing, you deal with event planners, um, um, people that are into filmmaking, people that are into, doing pop-ups. They're starting a business. They want to rent your location to maybe shoot a commercial, and sometimes top companies would like your space. And they said, well, we just want to do maybe film like maybe an IG promo or something like that, or a little commercial or whatever. And your space looks like perfect. And then they have what they call, um, little places where you could place your, listing of your location. And then so people who are interested in renting out your space, maybe for 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever whole day, could do that. And then you charge them according to, you know, the length of the space, the size of the space, the number of people that are going to be there. So you get the gist of it. But in saying, so this is where I am. This is where I'm parked right now. Um, so that, just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, let you know that that's what I'm working on. That's where I'm parking. I'm not moving anywhere else. I got to figure out how to use my time and my space, while I'm working a full-time job, and how to do this. I know there's a way. And instead of saying, "Oh my God, I don't know I'm gonna do it because I'm working 8 hours and or more, and I don't know how to make this work." No, no more of that. I got to figure it out. Figure it out. Come up with a solution, right? So that's where I am. And like I said, whatever you want to do, if you're in a place that you don't want to be, we're in control of our own destiny. We make the changes, and we can't blame external circumstances for where we are. I did that for so long. I did that for so long. I was the queen of excuse making. And when we make excuses, we just mess our own future up. We ruin our own selves. And, we could point fingers at people all day long, but it is us. We're responsible. We're the drivers, in this seat. We drive, we have to figure out how to get to our destination. And we can't blame other people. And I've been doing that for so long, and I'm tired of it, right? I'm tired of it. So when people are doing crazy things around me to try to distract me, they said, what's that saying? It's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to things that happen to you. So I want to wish you great success, whatever you decide to do. I want to say, whatever you do, if you decide to make a change, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge, but hang in there. And if you're consistent working on those habits, I'm talking about myself. And if you can relate, come on with me. Like I mentioned, uh, we could do this. You're not too old. 40, 50, 60, 70. You could do this. Colonel Sanders did it, became successful in his 60s. We could do this. We got this. We can't rely on family. If you're relying on your family, your kids to take care of you, you're in for a rude awakening. They're not gonna take care of you like you want to. They're not gonna value you like you think you want to be valued, right? And taken care of. You got to do it for yourself. So take care of your health, take care of your heart, take care of your mind, take care of your finances, take care of yourself. So in saying that, come back, hit notifications so that you'll know when my next video is going to be. I'm just gonna be ranting. I'm just gonna be talking, honey. And yeah, so subscribe, help me build this channel. I wish you great success. If you want to leave a comment, please do. If you want want to talk about something, share what you're going through, yeah, let's chit chat about it. Okay. So on that note, I'm going back to finish up my course and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed one. Bye bye. Let me put my glasses on so I know how to get out of here. All right. All right. Bye, y'all. Let's see.